All right, it's not if, it's when. All right, here's the New York Times. Elizabeth Warren can win by David Brooks. The political class has been wondering if Elizabeth Warren will take on Hillary Clinton for the Democratic presidential nomination. This speculation is usually based on the premise that Warren couldn't actually win, but that she could move the party in her direction. But today, even for those of us who disagree with Warren fundamentally, it seems clear that she does have a significant and growing chance of being nominated. Her chances are rising because of that word fight. The emotional register of the Democratic Party is growing more combative. The fundamental truth is that every structural and historical advantage favors Clinton. But every day, more Democrats embrace the emotion and view defined by Warren.
Well, not just Democrats on this populism issue. Sam Stein, Elizabeth Warren going after Citi. Sounds like Ted Cruz going after Citi, Mike Lee going after Citi, Joe Scarborough going after Citi. Yeah. I mean, this is not just a Democratic issue. Populism is rising for good reason. The rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer, and there is a huge gap when you have Clinton and Bush. Really? Clinton and Bush in this rising age of populism.
Well, it doesn't take a PhD to realize you shouldn't defend Citi. But the problem Clinton has is that she has these ties to Wall Street, whether it's in her husband's own political or personal history, whether it's because she's from New York.
Well, and she's defended Goldman Sachs. I mean, she is so aligned with Wall Street.
No, and rhetorically, she can try to move away, but that will always be part of her character, and that's a vulnerability that she has. But for all this talk about Elizabeth Warren, and I'm not sure if David Brooks is doing some like high-profile trolling here or not. But for all this talk, we have to remember she has signed a letter, along with all the other Democratic women senators, that if Hillary Clinton runs, she will support her.
And she said it again yesterday on NPR.
They changed, but that is sort of important. I'm sorry. I might trust the letter. What can I say?
And even
crazy.
Her numbers are still low.
Right.
Set up against Hillary Clinton, whilst there is
numbers were low at this point.
And I think not as far.
Barack Obama didn't have a Hillary Clinton.
The interesting dynamic
in that position.
He did have a Hillary Clinton. He beat that Hillary Clinton.
She was not in that position this far out.
She is so much further ahead than in 2000.
Guys, I didn't know a single person in early 2006 that thought Hillary Clinton wasn't going to clean up. I remember reading David Geffen's quotes to Maureen Dowd about the Clintons being unusually good liars, and it jarred everybody because they said, oh my God, there's a crack in the wall, and through that crack came pouring Barack Obama's operation and millions of dollars. And Julie Pace, if there is anybody out there that could do that, I'm not saying they could, but if there's anybody that could do that, it would be Elizabeth Warren, who is actually saying what nobody else in the Democratic Party on the Senate floor would say.
And she's saying something, at least. I mean, one of the issues with Clinton is we're not exactly sure what her message is, why she's running for president, and whether you agree with her or not, Elizabeth Warren has a set of principles. You know where she stands.
But a huge difference from last time. This time the Clintons will not be taken by surprise. This time they're watching it. We saw...
So they'll squash her like a bug? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, but we see them positioning. We saw last week on the show Howard Dean endorsing Hillary Clinton, a scoop that's in Playbook today at 3 p.m. here on MSNBC. Al Franken, senator from Minnesota, another prominent liberal, will endorse Hillary Clinton in an interview with Ari Melber. So people are moving to try and tamp down this talk.
All right.